Hey, this is Stoner. This is Stoner's Stash Box. As you can tell, I am once again downstairs in the only real warm room in the whole building. um, it's rough out there, man. It's been rough since Friday. I know it's been rough for a lot of people the last several days because of this huge cold front or frigid, whatever. It's just freaking cold, man. Uh, I hope he's trying to stay warm. I'm trying to stay warm down here. Uh, I got it up to 60 down here. Um, Up, where I live, and in the music room, it's. Let me put it this way: you can hang meat up there, even with the heat on. You can hang meat. So, anyway, I'm not here to talk about the weather. We all know how bad the weather is. Um, I'm here to talk about some of the music I got this week. I didn't go out. It all came here. And I've got some CDs. I've got some vinyl records. And just a little bit of this falling. Uh, I got the albums I got. One's a kind of a VCLT. One's is a present. Um, the other albums I got all of Discogs. The CDs, all but a couple, I got off of Discogs. And two are from a friend. One's from a friend, one's from another friend in the vinyl community. First off, and I want to thank Josh. Killer, man. This is killer. He had, I think he had like 14 of these, and he's just gonna give them out. It's basically it's an EP. It's killer hard rock, man. Killer hard rock. I like it a lot. And he just, if you want one, say you want one in the comments below. And I said, well, I probably won't get one, but I'll take one. And then I ended up getting one, which is really cool. Very cool. Killer stuff, man. Thanks, Josh. Really killer stuff. This next one came from William James. Now, when I got this, I had seen the title track for this album and this album itself talked about in the VC several times, and so I listened to the title track and I was just blown the freak away. This came from William James, who's a subscriber to my channel, good friend. I've met him once. We went crate digging once. But he sent me, this is a CDR, but I couldn't believe when I saw it. Maggot Brain, excuse me, from Funkadelic. Freaking awesome, man. It's just freaking awesome. And oh, wow. Yeah, I listened to the title track. The guitar, it's an instrumental. Um, there's a little story behind it that the guitarist didn't know how to play this song. And George Clinton said, just think of your mother dying or dead, something like that. And if I'm not mistaken, it was all done in one take. And it's just mind blowing. Now I don't see why he didn't become as big as Hendrix. An incredible guitar solo. I've only listened to the title track. I just keep listening to the same thing over and over and over again. It's like a 10-minute song, and it just get a chance to check it out on YouTube. You're gonna really dig it. You really are. and trying to find the vinyl, you're going to pay. These next I got off of Discogs. Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac live at the BBC, a 2-disc set. Yes, I got from my employer. I got a nice Christmas bonus, and I'm, instead of being smart and use it for bills, I use it for music. Warren Haynes, Tales of Ordinary Madness. I've been wanting this for a long time. This Warren Haynes. And for those not in the know, Warren Haynes is the vocalist, guitarist extraordinaire of Government Mule. And he used to be, in the later years of the Allman Brothers Band, extremely great guitarist. I don't want to take anything away from Richard Betts, but sorry. An extremely gifted guitarist. Love the guy. Lately, just a few weeks ago, a blues rock icon passed away. Ken Simmons, or Simon, whatever, however you pronounce his name. And it, kind of hurt. And I got Blue Matter on CD. I don't have this on any other format. And that's Lonesome Dave in there with Kim and Roger Earl and Tony Stevens. Let It Be in Foghat. Really good album. And the last CD I got, this is a Step Further, Savoy Brown. And it's pretty much the same lineup. Incredible band. He's gonna be missing. He was still up until his sickness. He was still out there touring. Kim, Savoy Brown, as much as Tony Iommi is Black Sabbath. It's just how it is. They are the center. They are the soul of the band. And now, unfortunately, Savoy Brown is no more, but the legacy he left behind is just incredible. It's enough, and generations to come will get into his music and just see how much of a genius he was. Okay. Now for the vinyl. I went to Big Chief Vinyl 57, which is art. No, North Carolina vinyl picker. And I picked up a couple albums. I used to have this one a long time ago. I have no idea what happened to it. Fat Mattress. I knew the condition. I agreed to the condition. But you're just not going to play the jacket. The vinyl is in great shape, man. It's on the Atco label. Yes, sir. I believe this is a specialty pressing. It's going to SP on it. I think that's what that means. It don't matter. It's a nice heavy record too. Next up, I bought Fraternity of Man. Now, some of you who are a little younger than me will ask, who in the hell is a fraternity of man? Well, if you have ever heard the soundtrack to Easy Rider, you have heard Fraternity of Man. They did one of the coolest songs. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. It's a totally different mix from Easy Rider to this. Sound quality, it's just a little bit different. The soundtrack is a more solid, cohesive, more bass in the sound than this. I'm not taking away from this album. I'm just saying that there is a little bit of a difference. So it sounds like they re-recorded the song. But I've been wanting this for years. Years and years and years and years. Very cool. Definitely an album from the times. And the rest of these, I got the next, 4? 2, 3, 4. I got from some of my usual people on Discogs. Rock and Roll Survivors, Fanny. I believe this is one of the last albums. This is on, what is it on? Casablanca. Late 70s album. Same lineup. From the start, same lineup. Good band. All female band. I had to get this. I've been wanting this for a long time. Jamming with Edward. This has, it's Nicky Hopkins, Ry Cooder, Mick Jagger, Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts. Get the original inner sleeve. It looks in fantastic shape. On the Rolling Stones label. Sorry, I'm trying to talk a little bit louder. I believe I got a cold after I had the flu, or what it was I had. So, I know this was cheap months, sometime. I think it was early this year, I think it was. But Opiate by Tool. Been wanting this for a while. And they had a little extra money. I've got this on CD. I got it, when it came out, I had it. Nothing special about it, about the vinyl. It's on regular old black vinyl. I like this. It's got, let's see, Sweat, Hush, Part of Me, Cold and Ugly, Jerk Off, and Opiate. 2 cuts, Cold and Ugly, and Jerk Off, or live cuts. This was before they kind of did like the psychedelic, Pink Floydish, I guess you call it progressive metal, whatever you want to call it. But it's a great album. Opiate, the song on this, is sort of hinged towards where they were going with the music. I've been a fan of Tools since I heard Undertow. I've been a big fan. They always tend to take eons to do an album, but when they do a great job. I love them. Next is one that I've been looking for a while. I used to have this. I'm a big Genesis fan from way, way back. Trespass. This is a gatefold. I don't know if you see that or not. Great album. This was also a stepping stone for the band. To me, this is the first Genesis album. From Genesis to Revelation was more of a pop album. This is when they started really digging their teeth into prog. I mean, tracks like The Knife, which is an incredible album, an incredible song. The Knife, Stagnation is a great tune. Visions of Angels is a nice tune. Looking for Someone, White Mountain. It's just a whole album is incredible. This is before Phil Collins joined the band, and this is before Steve Hackett joined. But I love it. I really like it. Genesis, Trespass. Now the next ones I got, I didn't know it was going to take this long, are Presents. And I have kind of opened them so I can just, show you. This one is from a very good friend of mine, and I don't think he wants me to mention his name. He never does, but he's from California, and he's a very good friend, and I'm a follower of his channel. He's a follower of mine, and I think the world of the guy. You are, dude. And I know he said in his note, had an extra copy of Zapped, which kind of gives things away. Since I've been cursed with another collecting habit, by you maybe, I figured you needed one. Also in the box is a reissue of Uncle Meat, which you just gave everything away. Cover's bad and no booklet. I had to blah 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 blah. And the last thing he said says, "You better not open this before Christmas." Well, my friend, it's Christmas Eve. I opened it this morning. It's close enough to Christmas, man. So I'll show you what he sent me. If I can get it out of here. It's Zapped. It's a compilation. Oh, Zapped. Lord Buckley, Frank Zappa, GTOs, Captain Beefheart, yes. Jeff Simmons, Wildman Fisher. Oh, The Coop. Tim Daw, Lord Buckley, Tim Buckley, The Coop again. Oh, Titanic Overture. And another Captain Beefheart. Bizarre Records. That is so cool, man. I like Comps. I like Zappa. I like The Coop. Freaking awesome. Yeah, but you gave away what you got me, man. So it was like, no shocking surprise. Let's see what I got here. Uncle Meat. No, I've heard of this, but I've never known anything about the album. I know it's a Zappa. I know it's the Mothers. Oh, cool. There is an insert in here. Oh, sorry. What else we got in here? Very cool. Very cool. most of the music from the Mother's movie of the same name, which you haven't got enough money to finish at. Oh. Very cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, it's even got a hyper sticker on the back. Cool. Very cool. And the last one is special. It's kind of from two people at once. You might have heard of the monster. This is Don, the old goat's monster, and the monster's mother monster. And I didn't, she said that, she told me I had something coming, but look at the card, cool, the Christmas card. Oh, cool. Merry Christmas. Whoa, hello. Hope your holidays are filled with bright moments. Oh my gosh, goodness. That make you smile. Merry Christmas. Heather and the Monster. Extra bonus, man. This is my buddy. And this is Don's buddy. That's the little monster. If you've seen Don's videos, you've seen her. Thanks, Lizzie. Thank you. Very pretty girl. And very sweet girl, too. Don't let him fool you. She's a sweetheart. Okay. Wow. Wait till you see this, man. Wait till you see this. I don't know how she knew I'm a big fan of this band. I've been a fan of this band for a long time. Over 50 years. Black Sabbath, Restore Our Souls for Rock and Roll. Wow. Oh, Ozzy era. Black Sabbath, The Wizard, Warning, Paranoid, War Pigs, Iron Man, Wicked World, Tomorrow's Dream, Fairies Wear Boots, Changes, Sweet Leaf, Children of the Grave, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Am I Going Insane Radio, Laguna Sunrise, Snowblind, NIB, the best. I love Sabbath. On translucent green vinyl. Very cool. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you very much. And that being said, I want to thank everybody as well who has been viewing my videos through this past year, actually through at least almost 3 years now. Means a lot. It means a lot. At least I'm doing something that, that's worthwhile. It's 2022 has not been a very good year for me, as some of you probably know. Hopefully things get better. But sometimes you can hold one hand and shit in the other and see which one gets filled up first. So I know it's not a good attitude to have, but times are rough. Anyway, I want to thank everybody. It's viewed. I want to thank all my friends that have taking the time and the effort and the thought to sending me VCLTs. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm worthy, but I appreciate everything. And I'll tell you, I'll see you next time, okay? Merry Christmas. If I don't see you, have a Happy New Year. Hopefully I got stuff coming next week. I still got orders coming in. Not a lot, but a few. And I'm not going crate digging this next weekend either. So I'm staying on. You guys have a good time. Have a Merry Christmas. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, there's so many people I can thank. It'll be another half an hour, 45 minutes me thanking everybody. But you know who you are. And I appreciate everything you guys do for me, okay? Get you there. Peace.